Some comedians make you laugh with words. Rowan Atkinson could make you laugh with just one look.
Movie. This is how Mr. Bean shaves. Okay, ready? One shave. I want to cover all bases.
Give Rowan Atkinson a squeaky chair, and somehow he turns a simple interview into a comedy routine before it even begins.
Mind if we swap? Oh dear, I seem to be stuck. No, just joking. All right, I'll sit here. Oh. You've got some very squeaky chairs in here.
Well, could we get another chair?
How does Rowan Atkinson handle it when Stephen Colbert poses a challenge to him?
And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could... Well, and I came out just going... Anyway, it was something like that. It was...
When Rowan Atkinson plays the devil.
But you can call me Toby, if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as infernal. That's just my little joke.
Believe it or not, the idea for Mr. Bean began during a trip to Venice. What started as an experiment in visual comedy soon became one of the most iconic characters in television history.
It was based actually on a visit, on a holiday in Venice that I had in 1985, quite a long time ago. Wouldn't it be fun, because I had already started exploring just doing purely visual comedy. I'd explored it on stage, and I was interested in trying to put visual comedy through the character of Mr. Bean on TV. And so that's where it started. Well, the first ones we did were in 1988, 89, and then it sort of grew from there, and now we've got this...
Weird, it's like you've got its own life.
Only Rowan Atkinson could turn a serious conversation about bees into complete chaos. One strange nervous habit, and suddenly, every innocent word becomes a comedy trap.
The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan... whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer...
And Rowan Atkinson's acceptance of the award was truly impressive.
And so I'd like to ask his co-star David Forbert to accept the award on his behalf. David.
Mr. Bean could have been Mr. Broccoli, Mr. Carrot, or even Mr. Cabbage, but one simple name changed everything and became comedy history.
Our producer's house one day and trying to think of a name, and we started with Mr. White. I like the idea of the series being named after the character, and he was obviously a Mr., so Mr. White, but that sounded a bit bland, and then we started to think about, vegetables and
As you do.
As you do, when looking for a comic attitude.
Imagine being Rowan Atkinson and hearing someone ask, "Is this Ron Atkinson?" while you're standing just 2 feet away. His reaction makes the story even funnier.
The girl next to her, and I was literally 2 feet away, and she said very loudly, "Is this Rowan Atkinson?" And the other girl looked and said, "No." I said, "Oh, didn't think it was." It's like, I mean, if people do know you and they come up and they say, "I like this that you do," well, that's fine, but it's the people who shout at you from across the street. It's the, "Hey, give us a face, Rowan!"
Imagine being famous enough to sign an autograph, and seconds later being asked to prove who you are. Rowan Atkinson couldn't have scripted it better.
Fashion, but they're so distracted by the fact that they recognize you, and bank tellers. Last year I went into a bank to cash a check, and I handed over the check, and she said thank you, and she said, "Oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter?" So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back, and she took it back, she put it on one side, and she looked at my check and she said, "Now, do you have any means of identification?" And you think, well...
Even Rowan Atkinson simply sitting in a chair is a comedy sketch in itself. It's not every day Rowan Atkinson gets caught off guard. But after losing his personal diary, one clever host found the perfect opportunity to turn the tables on him.
Mislay this diary. Please return it to Mr. Bean. And P.S. a £5 reward would certainly not be out of the question. You owe me £5 if you want it. Now,
The story of Rowan Atkinson and that chair is an interesting story in itself.
Well, it's a bit pathetic, actually, but I suppose it'll have to do. Actually, it's quite nice in its own way.
Before he became Mr. Bean, he was almost Mr. White, or even named after a vegetable. The story behind that iconic name is stranger and funnier than you'd expect.
When I went to university at Oxford, really, that's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. And for the first time ever, when I was about 20, whenever that was, I remember, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, just sort of going, just suddenly, very extreme. It was the work of the moment.
When facing off against a seasoned reporter,
I was saying there, Rowan, it is a fact that...
I did nothing.
You wouldn't have done anything when I wasn't looking, would you?
Not behind your back, there's...
20
Yes, I normally stay till the end as well. Bye.
And that's Rowan Atkinson. Brilliant, unpredictable, and effortlessly funny. From the strange origins of Mr. Bean to hilarious real-life stories, his comedy truly is one of a kind. If Rowan made you laugh, hit subscribe and stick around for more unforgettable celebrity moments.